Good morning. Today I am going to be explain the concept of laws of motion. Textbook page number 43, activity 8, that is dropping eggs, right? So what is the activity name? Dropping eggs. So to conduct this experiment, I am taking two cases. First case is, let us consider few amount of egg pieces, or else you consider one egg. Okay. So this is said to be what, Nana? Eggs. Let us consider an egg. Now try to drop this egg. Okay, now try to drop this egg from certain height. So what happens as you are dropping this egg from certain height? It finally reaches to ground state. ఎస్ ఆర్ నాట్? మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే ఎగ్స్ని తీసుకొని పై నుండి వదిలేస్తున్నారు అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ఆ ఎగ్ వచ్చేసి ఒక సర్టన్ హైట్ నుండి వదిలేసినప్పుడు ఇట్ విల్ రీచెస్ టు గ్రౌండ్ స్టేట్. ఎస్ ఆర్ నాట్? సో వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ టు ద ఎగ్? Ultimately the egg is going to be breaks down. So what is the reason behind it? What is the reason behind it? Why the egg is going to be breaks down? Because a larger force is acting on the ground surface. So that is the reason here the egg is going to be breaks down. So what is the condition here? Delta P is equals to F net into delta T1. Here delta P means change in momentum. The meaning of delta is change, P means momentum. Change in momentum is equals to net force. F net means what? Net force with respect to time interval. So within a given time interval, the egg is begins to be breaks down. Okay, that means opposing force. Whenever you are applying some amount of force to the object, ultimately the frictional force is opposing to the gravitational force. So that is the reason here egg is begins to be breaks down. Now coming to the point of second case, let us take one more egg. Now try to drop it అండర్ ద సర్ఫేస్ ఆఫ్ ఏ కుషన్డ్ పిల్లో. ఇప్పుడు ఏం తీసుకుంటున్నారు మీరు? మళ్ళీ ఎగ్ తీసుకున్నారు, పిల్లో అంటే మెత్త తీసుకున్నారు. నవ్ యూఆర్ డ్రాపింగ్ దిస్ ఎగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎ సర్టన్ హైట్. సో వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్? ఫైనలీ ఇట్ రీచెస్ టు పిల్లో. బట్ ఇన్ దిస్ కేస్ ద egg will not breaks down because what is the reason behind here? A smaller force is acting on the pillow when we compared with the first case. So that is the reason here the egg will not breaks down. So what is the condition here? This is the second case. So that is the reason we are taking time interval is T2. Okay, change in momentum is equals to F net into delta T2. But if the condition is delta P is equals to F net delta T1 is equals to delta P F net delta T2, that means if these two conditions are equal, we cannot determine whether the egg will break or not. అంటే ఈ యొక్క టూ ఫోర్సెస్ అనేది ఈక్వల్ అయినప్పుడు మనం ఎగ్ అనేది బ్రేక్ అవుతుందో లేదో కూడా మనము చెప్పలేము. అవునా? అంటే టూ ఫోర్సెస్ మనం వేసేటప్పుడు ఎనర్జీ ఎంతైతే వేస్తున్నామో ఆ గ్రావిటేషనల్ ఫోర్స్, ఇక్కడ ఫ్రిక్షనల్ ఫోర్స్ అనేది బ్యాలెన్స్ అయిందనుకోండి, వీ కెనాట్ రెక్టిఫై ఆర్ వీ కెనాట్ ఎస్టిమేట్ వెదర్ ద ఎగ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి బ్రేక్స్ డౌన్ ఆర్ నాట్. సో what is the question given here? What changes do you notice in both eggs after they are dropped? Why? So they given one question. Okay, now that means what is the question they has asked? What changes do you notice? That means what is the difference you have noticed in case 1 and case 2? In the first case, egg is begins to be breaks down, but in the second case, egg will not breaks down because in the first case, larger force is acting on the object, whereas lesser force is acting on the pillow. So this is a slight difference in first case and case 2. Similarly, a fielder catch a fast moving cricket ball by pulling back his arms. Yes or not? Whenever we are throwing a ball, we will move to a certain distance and we will throw a ball. Why? Yes or not? So if he does not pull his hands back, what would happen? The ball definitely hurts the person. When he pull back his hands, he experience a little bit of force. When he pull back his hands, ultimately what happens? He experience a smaller force for a longer time. The ball stops only when your hands stops. Yes or not? Whenever you stop your hand or throwing a ball, ultimately the ball also begins to be stop. This shows that the change in the momentum not only depends upon magnitude of the force, but also the time during which force is exerted on the object. So whenever you are applying some amount of initially some amount of energy, if you stop it, then only the ball begins to be in rest position. If you begins to be place the ball, ultimately you have to apply some amount of force to the object. Then the position of the ball begins to be changes. Yes or not? This is the concept about dropping of an egg.